me see some ID.
No, thank you, sir.
Come on, let's go.
Go where?
I don't know.
Where are we
Whatever
going?
he said.
You gotta leave.
This is public property. I'm not leaving.
You gotta leave.
In Wyoming County, New York, these sheriff's deputies are ignorant.
Did you not, as a sheriff, swear an oath to the Constitution to uphold the Constitution?
I
You
have no
can't
idea what
ID
you're
somebody.
talking about.
They are also on a power trip.
Let's go.
I'm not going anywhere till you get a supervisor down here.
Let's-
Get your hands off me, man.
No, let's
Get your
go.
cameras on. Get your
Let's go.
cameras on. I'm a free citizen. You don't have a right to do this.
Let's go.
You're gonna regret this.
Good.
But you just committed a batter.
Good.
Good?
Arrest me.
Well, how about a lawsuit? That's coming. This incident, first reported by the Lackluster channel, happened in June 2022. Dan Warmus, a constitutional auditor who runs the site Auditing Erie County, traveled to the Wyoming County Sheriff's Office to film publicly accessible areas of the government building
Check it out, guys.
and file Freedom of Information law requests.
You don't even... County clerk's office.
County clerks?
Yeah.
Just could you sign in for me?
Yeah, sure.
In the United States, there is no law requiring you to identify yourself when entering a public space. Security can ask, but denying public services because you say no is a violation of your Fourth Amendment constitutional rights.
What time we got? 2 o'clock.
Dan writes down his first name and Erie County.
We'll go to county clerk's budget for this.
You going everywhere?
Yeah, we're checking it out.
Okay. What are you recording?
The county building.
Why?
I'm a journalist working on a story on the building and just taking a couple of video of the place and going to the clerks, filing some full requests, and be on my way.
Okay.
Within minutes, as Dan is recording in publicly accessible areas, Sheriff's Deputy Sage takes a closer look at the sign-in sheet.
Hey, Dan. Come here. Let me see some ID.
No, thank you, sir.
Your last name's Erie County?
That's what I signed in as. I'm
I
Erie
need
County.
your name or you can leave.
No, thank you, sir.
Yes, that's the rule.
It's a violation of the Fourth Amendment to violate
it's
the
not.
Fourth Amendment.
You have to sign in. You have to use your
I
correct
did
name.
sign in.
Your last name is not Erie County. And show me your ID.
I'm here
If-
working as Erie
If
County.
your last name is Erie County, then you could stay. Come on,
No,
let's go.
I'm not leaving this. That's ridiculous. It would be a Fourth Amendment violation to ID me to come into a
Okay,
public
well,
building.
we'll go see my sheriff because that's his rules. So let's go. We got to go to the sheriff's office.
Tell him to come down
No,
here.
you're coming with me.
What did I do
You're
wrong?
coming with me.
Why am I coming
Because
with
I
you?
asked you to sign in. You didn't sign in.
I did sign in.
Your name is not Dan Erie County.
Sure it is. I'm
Come on.
here as Dan Erie County.
You
You can't prove that I'm not. You can't prove that I'm not.
Then let me see your ID.
You have no right to get my ID. You don't have a crime. You can't demand ID unless somebody commits a crime in this country. That's a Fourth Amendment violation.
I can ask you for your ID.
Oh, well, thanks for asking. No, thank you, though.
No, you're leaving.
I'm not leaving.
You're leaving.
Are you a sheriff?
Yes, I am.
Or are you a security working here?
I'm a sheriff.
What's your bearer's number?
Come on.
Is your camera on?
It is not. Let's
you
go.
you turn your camera on.
Come on, let's go.
Go where?
I don't know.
Where are
Whatever
we going?
he said. Let's
Just
go.
because he said something, he doesn't have a lawful order of any sort to give me a lawful command at all.
You're not allowed in the building.
I'm allowed in the building.
I need him to sign his real name.
I did
He put
sign in the
Dan
building.
Erie County. Come on, let's go.
I'm here as Dan Erie County.
Let's
Well,
go.
I'm not leaving.
then
You
let me see
get a
your ID.
supervisor down here. You don't get to get somebody's ID unless they commit a crime. You can't just demand ID.
I'm asking for your ID.
Well,
Give me your ID.
respectfully, I'm going to decline giving you ID
Okay,
because I
then
have
you
not
gotta
committed
leave.
a crime. I don't have to leave. This is public property.
You got to leave.
This is public property. I'm not
gotta
leaving.
leave. You got to leave.
The only way I'm leaving if you threaten to arrest me. All right? Under threat of arrest, I will leave, and you will violate the First
Can you get that
Amendment
out of
and the
my
Fourth
face?
Amendment. I'm standing right where I was standing. You approached me, man.
Let's go.
If this is uncomfortable space for you, you can always back up.
Let's
You
go.
can too.
Just so you guys can see how close I am. I'm literally just as close to my face as he is to this camera, giving me a.
Come on.
You don't have a lawful command. Do you understand that? Get a supervisor.
Let's get out.
Get a supervisor.
Go sign in.
I did sign in.
You did not.
I did. Show me the law that says I have to sign in a public building and to go in public space. That is a Fourth Amendment violation of the Constitution. Don't you understand that? Did you not, as a sheriff, swear an oath to the Constitution to uphold the Constitution?
I
You
have no
can't
idea what
ID
you're
somebody.
talking about.
That's
Let's go.
the kind of shit we're talking about. This guy is a sheriff. He says he's a sheriff. He's got a badge number here, but he doesn't have no idea what the Constitution, the Fourth Amendment is.
Sit in the car.
In Utah, that Taylorsville police sergeant is bullying a peaceful Latina driver.
Sir, you can videotape all you want. You just step back, okay?
If you listen carefully, you can hear the woman weeping.
License to registration. No, one moment to see. Your driver's license ID. Sir, again, you can video all you need to. You don't need to tell me to be quiet.
The man recording happened to be nearby
Sir, I need to step back.
and runs the YouTube site Utah Cop Watch. Another officer steps forward, speaks Spanish, and explains that the woman's car has no rear license plate or permit. Actually, though, the newly purchased car does have a rear plate. It's on the windshield. The police just did not see it. The driver asks if she can retrieve more paperwork from the glove compartment. Yes, says the uniformed officer. And while the woman walks around, the sergeant decides to continue being a jerk.
Okay, sir, I need to have you back up.
No, I'm gonna stand right here.
Okay, you can just stand there. That's good.
Look at this guy.
Look at this guy doing traffic stop. You're right. It's officer
Look
safety.
at this guy.
Yeah.
Officer safety. What law is that?
Huh? It's
What
not
law is
law.
that?
I'm just walking on the sidewalk.
Go deal with your traffic stop.
I
Get
have a
away from
partner.
me.
I can't speak Spanish and I haven't translated.
Who are you? What's your name? What's your name?
We're good to go here.
Hated this clown.
You're right. The clown with the video.
Such an idiot, dude.
Yeah.
I saw the way you were treating her too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
But you don't even know what's going on here, sir. So,
As the uniformed Taylorsville police officer checks the woman's temporary tag, the sergeant keeps trying to block the auditor's camera.
Is he a Taylorsville officer? I'm trying to, but he doesn't answer.
well, I was trying to talk to you, sir. You didn't want to
Hey, I don't think your chief's gonna like you acting this way. I know your chief really good.
Yeah, what's his name then?
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, so you don't know his name.
Sir.
With the tags in order, the sergeant directs the officer to ticket the woman for speeding. He claims she was going 72 in a 55-mile-per-hour zone. She denies it.
Insurance and speed. Okay.
Meanwhile, the sergeant continues to refuse to identify himself, a violation of department policy.
So you're not gonna identify? Because you were violating my First Amendment right, blocking my camera. That's a violation of the First Amendment.
I'm pretty sure in public space you can walk where you want.
Yeah, you can't block my camera.
You're capable of walking wherever you like, sir.
The ignorance of the law is not an excuse, man.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more.
And this officer here. Do you want to identify, sir? Excuse me. You want to identify?
I'm a Taylorsville officer.
Can I get your name?
That's as far as it's going today.
I'm not talking to you.
That's okay.
Can I get your name?
He just told you no.
No?
I don't have a
I'll
reason
talk
to give
your
it to
chief.
you. Thank you, though.
I asked you for your name. You're supposed to identify yourself in the public.
I'm a Taylorsville police
I
officer.
can read that.
He's
Can I get your name?
TY161. TY161.
That's my badge number right there.
Can I get your name?
That's as far as it's going, sir. So,
Right there.
Can I get your
like I
name?
say, we're conducting
No.
an official investigation. You can interfere at this point. I've asked you to step back.
You're the one interfering with me. I was way back.
How am
You're
I
the one
interfering
in
with
front
you?
of my face.
Okay, sir. I appreciate that you've got to know and you understand the law, and I appreciate
Obviously,
that.
you don't appreciate it. And you don't appreciate the First Amendment whatsoever.
Okay. Why don't you go read the First Amendment? If I restrict
Why
you or
don't you
hold
read
you...
it? Why don't you read
Exactly.
it?
Go with it.
A few minutes later, the police finally left.